Now that I have all of my candle making supplies, I am dying to get started. But first, I'm gonna have to figure out how much wax and fragrance oil goes into each mold. I'm not planning to use fragrance oil on all of my candles, and in fact, I'm choosing a lower percentage of fragrance load so that it's neurodivergent friendly, because very strong scents can be overstimulating for us. But I want to calculate everything anyway so that it's easier for me to adjust as I go. First thing I did was measure each mold in grams, set the scale to 0, and pour water into the mold. Water and wax have different densities, so in order to figure out the wax gravity, I multiplied the total volume of the water by 0.86, which is the average conversion rate. After that, I still had to factor in the percentage of fragrance oil for each mold. So I took the new total number and divided it by 1.08, which is an 8% fragrance load. I figured out this formula from watching a bunch of different videos in many different social media platforms and looking around all over the internet, only to find out that there is a pre-made candle calculator out there that you can just input all your information on and makes things easier. But this was a fun process to learn. To make sure that I did everything right, I checked all of my answers and it worked out really well. I think I'll be using that in the future, just to make my life a little easier. I repeated the process with all of my molds, increasing the percentage of fragrance load for my wax melt vessels, and logged them all on my notebook. I have a system of numbering each page so I can make a table of contents, that way it's easier to find things later on when my collection grows. Also, if you're interested, these are my notebooks with my original art design and they're available in my shop. You know where to find the link. Hopefully the next videos you see of me is actually of candle making.